to do earlier, but I took a long time on the mail call from Snapper, Peter Butterworth, and so I'm here now to get them out of the way, because there's a few there, and then I'm going to try and take them back tomorrow, but the bank's probably got the hoppers are full, probably won't be able to. Just let me fix up my settings down here. 720, that's muted. That's beautiful. That's it. Turn that down a little bit. If it gets a bit thumpy around here, there's a party going on down the street, so they can really pump it, I'll tell you. They got a mean stereo system, them and the people next door to them, and the ones next door to them. Can make the house shake, I'll tell you. I'm literally shake. You should hear it sometimes. So I think it might be a 21st or something, because the street is full. How you going, Scott? Yeah, so anyway, I thought I went down my little bank, and I got $200 of $1 and $100 of 50-cent pieces, and I'm going to see if it reenacts what it did the other day with the rotated 2001 and the Millennium 50 cents. And it just happens that the 50 cents that I got here is a 2000, and the other 50 cents I pulled there is a 97. So could have a shadow bar on it. I haven't got one of them at the moment. So yeah, so I got a few coins there. I might not get through all of them, I don't know. We'll see. How you going, Julie? Move them over there a bit. Actually turn one of the lights down a little bit, so I don't know, I might turn it back up again a little bit so I can see. I'm so used to excuse me, doing my left hand there, and I'm right-handed, but actually might be better for viewing anyway. I do. It's standard. No cuds. Large head. Oh no, it seems like it's going slow. I don't like it if it starts going slow. I'll end up cutting the feed and come back again. It's like a bad phone call, you know. Everything's got a tail to it. It's trailing. There's one. Yeah, that's it, Julie. A mule. Excuse me again. But so far I've picked it in the order. I've picked it in the order that running up to the mule, and so the next one should be a 2016 changeover, and then a mule. I mean, I'm only joking on all those, just lucky it did do that, but that's the run it's been so far. So definitely leading up to it. I've had enough of the 2,000 coins through my hand over a long time. There you go, then. Mm, 2016, no changeover. Ooh. Be nice. Changeover. No, 2016 Anzac. That's all right. I got the 14, 15, 16. 5 of them. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 to get. They're all the same, just different dates. Different mintages. The first one's the most of 22 mil. And then 15, 1.4. That 16 is 2.1. 17 is 1.9, and the 18 is 2 million. So they're all mints other than the 22. Oh, so and he's got his tuppence. His two. It's 2 ounces of copper, isn't it? It was 1 ounce, 1 pence per ounce of copper for the cartwheel, and that should be 2 ounces of copper. They're good size too. Nice coins. I like the cartwheels. They look really good. 97s. I'm going to do. Oh well. Anyway, so there was no rotating there. In actual fact, I only took out. What did I take out? That 2016 Anzac, which isn't anything to be sneezed at really, because they're low mint. Getting them for now, I've been getting quite a few over the years for now, but they will dry out, I'd say, at one stage, or they'll get down to not very good coins, you know. It'll be harder to get good coins. Alright. Actually, wrong way. You'll see that 2000 on the top. No, would have been nice. Coin itself would have been the average of what, if you find these now, that's the average. That one I got the other day, that was well above average for the condition it was in. It was in the same condition as that. That's a 21. Looking for the Fruit Loop crop circle, the Beak circle, and here, nothing. You get cuds on the hair, cuds in the corners, around the hairline. I've got nothing. Oh look, another New South Wales, 2 to 3 million of them. 10 coins, 9 states and territories, and the coat of arms. So yeah, that's alright. Got a few of those at the moment. There's some 79 double bars though. Nothing. Trail lines, if you look for them, nothing there. I've got a few of them, and I've got videos, and the last one I showed it, got a really good one on the last one. Some very interesting lines on there. But 76, it's not, I'm trying to put a set, no, you can find better. I mean, if you wanted that for your set though, you'd be happy until you upgraded it, because it's still got a bit of look to it. It's a little dirty though, maybe not. Cookie, bent 7. Is it tilted to the right 7? Yeah, it is. So this is the variety. The last 2 I found were, excuse me, weren't the, they were the straight 7. So if you run a line across the 0 and the 7, it misses the 9 and goes up to the rim. Only just, but on the standard flat 7, when you run across the 0, it'll go across the 7 and to the 9. So that's just off, just tilted to the right a little bit. And I've said a few times that I've found 3 or 4 obverse. Besides that's for tilted 7s, I've found 3 or 4 of them. I'd have to look through to see if it was 4. But I've had that 7 on that angle, that's probably the least, and then further and further. And I'm pretty sure I got 4. So that means I used 4 dies on there. So look for them, but that's the variety on the Captain Cook. So 16 million on them. So I'll keep going. I did read somewhere a long time ago that they reckon the tilteds are the most of those cooks, that the straight normal flat 7 like that is the least of them. And I probably have to agree, because if there's 3 or 4 different tilted 7s, then that outdoes the 1 or 2 flat 7s. So I'd have to agree that yeah, the variety is more than the standard, but there's still 3 or 4 varieties to find. Anyway, good fun for them. A few of them to collect. Then you can put a few in a row. Move that over there. Jobby, how you going, buddy? Don't miss anybody dropped in. Dave White, how you going? Reef, how you going? Jeez, I've missed a few there. Yeah, if I miss you, I'll catch up and say hello when I turn around. Get into the trance talk. Gotta get the chicken blood out before I come on. Gotta do all the witch doctor stuff. Get prepared. It's not the variety. It's nice, but the variety stands out. The proof dye variety stands right out. It's a lot thicker. Hey, it's a lot thicker. I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, sorry. I'm reading what you guys are writing. I don't know. I'm lost there. I'm just going to keep going on here. It's probably something I said, and like I said, if I don't look over straight away, I don't know what the hell I said after time. I can't remember, so I can't get back to the convo. I have to be refreshed. No cut error right here. Sounds like I've got a car going crazy next door. Oh, he's got something going on in his ear there. Get back and have a look at that. And the hair, just check. Yeah, and the hair there. No, I'm just looking at that hat. That mark on it. No, I think it's just a hit. Yeah, so nice big chip out of the dye there. Can't see any dye fill going on. And we got some area going on here too. Cut areas on the hair of the field. So they're having a party. I don't know what the hell somebody's doing out here trying to park. Yeah, so anyway, got cut and cut down there. Most prolific 50-cent piece error coin, for sure. 2012, Snapper sent me one of these with the Fruit Loop crop circle bubble. He likes to call them bubbles. Doesn't matter what you call them, they're error. So that was good. That's gone into my gratitude coin album, that one. 96, not very good. 79, not. And Snapper got to rotate 2010 last night while he was with me, or after I finished, and he continued on with his coins, noodling them at home. And he scored a rotate 2010, as well as he did really well on his coins, I'll tell you. Really, really well. So yeah, so and a big thanks to all the coins he sent me and all the badges for the badges book of badges and coins for my gratitude coin album. I caught one running through there. No. yeah, and he sent me what I now know. He sent me a sapphire. I've been showing all the family it. I'll show it again to you. When I looked at it, under this light here, it was purple on the board, you know. If anyone watches the previous noodle I did today, I got the mail call for it, and it looked purple. It was purple under this light that I've got here, you see. And I thought it was an amethyst because it was dead set purple. But anyway, purple is the secondary colour of the sapphire. First colour being blue in this case with that one. And when I put it in the proper light, it's ice blue. You should see the colour of it. It's not that purple colour. Whoever was watching that, me showing it, it's not. That was the secondary colour coming through. It's probably because of the lights I'm using here, the colour range. And so, there, look, it's purple, see? So he sent me this sapphire, and sapphires can come in purple, blue, but you can see it's blue there too, see that blue? So the secondary colour is purple. Look at this cut that he sent me. And do you know how big this is? I guessed that it was 10 carats. I weighed it and I measured it for its atomic size, and it is exact 8.1 carats. That is ginormous. Absolutely huge for a sapphire. And I believe that's called a engagement cut, I think I saw. And it kaleidoscopes in there. You come up with your eye in there. I don't know if it'll do it here, but it kaleidoscopes. It's amazing. And that way, it's got the tunnel vision. And you can see inside when it's that way. You can see inside the crystals. It's unreal. And when you take it from this to, see the blue come through? It's the colour light range I've got here. And that light range, maybe if I wonder if I put something blue behind it that makes it take that purple away. Because it's the light range. I can't get you over in the other light. I'd have to take the camera off and I can't. It's ice blue. You know the ice blue, like those ice polar mints? That's what it looks like. It looks like those ice polar mints. But it's just amazing to look at. To look at through that way, you get that there. And this way, look at the lens. But it's dead set, it's polar blue. It's blue there, then it's purple, but it's this ice blue. And it's so weighty. It weighs 8 point, yeah, got me scales here. And it's on carats. Look at that. It's 8 carat. And I measured it and it's correct. It's 12 is it 12 length? 10 length, or I'm pretty sure that width there is 12, but I think they call that length. 12 by 10 with a 7.6 depth on it is equal to 8 carats on the atomic weight. So measurement, you can't lie about things because the weight will equal the size, which is the volume of it. So that's an 8 carat sapphire, blue sapphire. And it's just, I can't move the camera, and I tried to see if I could bring another torch here to change the light. I wonder if it will. That just makes it even more purple, doesn't it? But it's actually as blue can be. And that purple's just its secondary colour. But anyway, snap, mate. That's just amazing. And I don't know who's cut it as well. Did the cut on it. The cut's amazing. So I don't know who did the cut. It's like a spaceship. UFO. But anyway, it's as blue as blue, believe me. There's blue. It is. That's it. It's blue as blue. And that purple, it's good that this colour, that this light is showing that, because it's actually showing what happens with these to show the secondary colour. You know, somebody that actually specialises in these will probably have a different colour light to show the blue and then the purple in it. But it's so Sapphire's completely clear, yellow, blue, purple, green, ice blue, deep blue. I said purple, didn't I? So that's all the colours. The yellows look amazing. They look like amber. They're really terrific. And the clear look like diamonds. Yeah. But anyway, snaps, thanks buddy. But that is quite large. Something's going on outside here. I don't know, some screaming going on. Anyway, that's amazing. It's pretty big. That is really large. Sapphire. It just, the computer's just crashed, so hang with me. Yeah, it's overloaded itself. Anyway, I can touch the screen on my camera, I think. Yep. All right, flying saucers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Thanks, Snapper. He's got his own plot, which I gather is, well, he gave it to me like that, see, and he put all the gold around it. I didn't know it was dug in. I thought it was a slice, and I thought it was an amethyst because it was just purple under here. But he's got, Last Chance Mine, Washpool, Ruby Vale, Central Queensland. And then he writes Sapphire there, so I gave a Snapper's gem that this is from his plot, because he's got a sapphire plot. And if he's pulling things out like that, that would have been huge. I don't know, that might have been like 14 carats or more, or, I don't know, 12, 14, before it was cut. And if you're pulling stuff like that out, that's unbelievable. That's excellent. Yeah. But he wasn't on this afternoon when I did the mail call. I thought he would have been there. But if he's gone out shopping, saying, we're talking hours because of the drive he's got to do. So anyway, I'm truly thankful. My wife can't believe it. I can't either. I don't know, sending something like that. Amazing. Totally amazing. Yeah, if you got any diamonds or anything that size, buddy, you don't feel like having them, or a nice emerald or a ruby to match it, I wouldn't mind one of each for a matching set. That'd be all right, quartet. But anyway, truly amazing. Really gracious on the. I don't know what they're worth. No, I don't know. I might not want to know. I don't know. Oh, look, Julie. Am I good or what? Just let me take that out because my computer's gone absolutely apes. Did I say, Julie, my hop, skip and the jump I told everyone the other day? And I put it in the order I was going to find them, hey? And this one It was the 2014, the 2001. There was the 2014. I think there was another one in there that I said before the 2001 rotate. 2014, and then I said I'll get a 2016, and I said if I do the next one's going to be a mule, and I ended up something's going on outside, I think, and I ended up with the 2016 changeover in exact order that I said. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a place called Sapphire. Yeah, in Queensland. Yeah. So anyway, how's that? Right there, that's amazing. So that means that my next big find, because that's a big find, that one, 560,000. You're not finding these every day, and they're, well, you know, 20, 25s, $30 is for one of them. So maybe that one 18, somewhere there, 18, 20. Yeah, so I can't believe that I've actually said all the coins in order for my triple jump and the landing. So the triple jump was the 2001 rotate, then the 2014 Mobberoos, which I haven't found for a couple of months, to tell you the truth. I went and found one yesterday, and I said so. And then my next one was the 2016 changeover, and I said, and the landing was the mule for a hop, skip, and jump, triple jump with a mule landing. Mate, I'm psychic. I'll tell you, because that's exactly the order that I've got them, and I've got them each day in a row. I don't know what's going on outside. That sounded like, I don't know if it was fireworks or a fence getting torn down. Yeah, it's all quiet in here because my computer crashed and I got no music going. Oh look, bit vibrant. So a 2016. Well. I'm doing all right. That's for sure. The last couple of days. So I'm going to stay in the dollar for a minute there. Julie, Christine, is Christine there? Let me just, if I've missed Christine, Christine, hello. I haven't, my computer's down, so I've only got my tiny little screen on the camera. Trish, hello. Just bear with me too. I can't do nothing on the stupid computer's still down. Anyway, if I miss anything with the comments, it's because I've got a little screen and they're little and they're flying past. So anyway, anyone just dropped in, I just turned over 2016 changeover, and I can't believe that the 2001 rotate. Then I said I'll get a 2014, a 2016 changeover, and a mule, and I've done the three. So I'm going for the quadrella with the mule next. I don't know. That'll just be psychic stuff, won't it? If that happens. So far it is anyway. Can't believe it. I sort of try and not talk and pick on everything and just turn and look. Another rotate, be alright. Won't knock that back. Large head would be even better. Well, it's funny I haven't found any rotates last, I don't know, 10 of these. That's a large head. So no rotate. Just, if I do this, there's the 2000. Look at that. That's another one. I'll just stare at it, and I'm just putting the moz on there for a second. I'll just stare the 10 cents onto that. A bit of zen, but this is nearly as good or as the same as that rotate that I just found. Actually rotates probably a little bit better. No. Just so lucky even in that finer one, let alone in the really nice condition 22 years later. Huh. That sort of blows you up and stuff like that happens. And the Millennium also the same, 23 years old, and I couldn't believe the condition that's in. I know they were out there, I just couldn't believe I got it, but they're out there. There's top coins in everything you're looking for. Well, someone's already got it, but they're out there, or were out there, still there for somebody to dig up. So no, it's a nice 84. I think they're doing burnouts and stuff. Maybe it's a wedding, maybe it's a baby shower thing. Bit of a party. Oh, there's another one. That's what happened yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before? I lost track now. Yesterday. The rotate was underneath another one. Right, from my little bank. So reenactments. Let me just see if I can get something happening on my computer here, because I want to be able to see what's going on. Oh look, I turned away at a dinosaur. I got him, got a few of him. I'm on the long neck dude. So yeah, 2022, brought out dinosaurs. You can still get them at the mint in packs of 4. No marks on them, no mint marks on them. And then packs of 4 with the mint mark, the C mint mark, and the 3 privy marks, the BS and them. And they still had the proofs for 120. Yeah, that was only the other day, so they still had them. Oh, that's one of my favourite ones from 2021, Gash 2, was the iron bark. Really liked that. That was a lot of nice work in there. Yeah, nice. Ooh, no. And from there, let's this 50 cents here, I dropped it. So you might just get rid of that one. Oh look, 2010 on top. No rotate. You know, I charged these stupid lights up, but I think they've gone dead. Yeah. The guy next door, man, it's not slammy. Yeah, he slams his doors pretty hard. It's like, yeah, anyway. Oh, yes. I need that one. I said the other day it was a Northern Territory. It wasn't a Northern Territory I needed. It was a Norfolk Island and an Australian Capital Territory. And for another set, just this one, the Australian Capital Territory. So that gives me another full set. They're one of the harder ones to find, this one. Really scarce, that one. That when these came out, within a year later or so, you know, the ACTs and the South Australians, they were the ones going for the most money. These were the number one, going for the most money, and then the South Australia was. So these are really, they were hard to come by then, so 2 to 3 million on them. These would be down the lower end. I think these are the 2 million. So that's nice, because that actually gives me a complete set. So I'm doing all right in the last couple of days for stuff. And I got like, what, 2 or 3 of these, which I'll never find. So let me just go back on here, see if it'll restore and put me back to where I was. lucky I can still look at some things. I might have missed a hell of a lot though, because it just flies past. Yeah, I'm having a day, yeah. Just a couple of more millenniums will do, or a couple more shadow bars. It's got a little bit of something there. Not enough, wasn't spaced. Here's my 79, of course it's not a double bar, never is. Nice. 24 mil though, you'll find them, it's getting the double bars. Nope, no crop circle. Oh, it's got the cut on the heel. What's anything else? Oh, can't believe it's just got the heel cut. Nothing else. That's amazing. Yeah, so chip die, just here. But nothing else. Normally it's accompanied by other chipped cuds around the shield there or on the back. Even in there. No, just the heel. It feels like a heel. What year was that? Oh yeah, 2012, yeah, standard fodder. They're pretty bad. The 12s, I'll put it there anyway. But they're pretty common on 2010, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2016. They get really bad all over them on the back. And the 2010s are the worst. Then probably the 13s, then the 16s. No, I think maybe the 16s. Oh no, the 13s, then the 16s. And then 12, and then the occasional 11, the occasional 15. But right through that range, they've all got problems. I didn't look properly, but I'll just check. Alright, we'll go another 50. See if we can find it. Now, I'm back on, so let's see what's going on. Let me just put that there. Let me see how far behind I am. Oh, I'm only 3 seconds behind. Jeez. So you're seeing it in just about right on near time, eh? Yeah, Dino, that's alright. Anyway, that's right, you guys can have a note. Hello to anybody I've missed coming in. Dave Brown, because Dave White was there. There you go, Dave. Yep, alright. Oh, so that's another 2,000. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Alright. And I've just plucked it out of all the ones that were standing there. So, let us see. Another incuse. Please, please, please. No, no, no. No die cracks on the ends. It's got a bit of fat lettering going on. They nearly all do. It's seriously, it's just dye where they get so bad that these two nearly touch each other right through. But yeah, just dye where they just didn't cut it deep enough, so the edges of the lettering on the field to the negative of that when you're looking at the dye is just not deep enough, and it's just wearing. You're getting fat letters. Nearly all of them. I was getting them in the uncirculated again. I used to buy rolls of everything. Anything I could split down and turn over, I did. And lots of people got lots of stunning stuff off me because they were nearly always uncirculated. I kept buying rolls and mint sets and proof sets. So they got the best odds. Man, I wish I could find that die crack one again. Right off the Emus centre on that one. Comes straight off there. I call it the Wizard Emu. I got the photos on Facebook. If you have a look, they're in there in the 50 cents. You'll see the one I'm talking about. A lot of them I talk about, you'll see them in there. If they're not in there, they're in my other hard drive. But one day I might try and get the 1800 plus photos out of there. And they're all from 2000 up to 2007. And they're all the ones that got all the mint sets and the proof sets and all the silvers that I used to buy and break down. And yeah, I bought nothing but the best back then. Now that 7's are tilted to the right 7 as well, and it's just minute. It's probably the same as this one, that one. Yeah, it just. Oh, this one could even be lower. You got to get a few of them together and check them, but they are. There's a few different dies where that 7 is tilted even more. Yeah, probably there's 3 I know, and there possibly could be 4. The Captain Cook with the tilted to the right 7 variety. That's 4 tilted 7s plus the standard flat 7, so that's 4 to 5 total obverse dies on there. Another cookie, and he's tilted as well. I think this one's more. Oh no, he's about the same as well. Just that little bit. Alright, that's 3. 71. 99, 99. Look, you reckon they've been together forever? That's the sort of thing I'm talking about, you know? Because when you do enough, you'll just come across them like, you know, I don't pull it up all the time, it's just the ones that stand out. And I just reckon they've been together forever. They've just been within reach of always going in a bag, in a roll, being given change, I don't know. Keep them together, keep them married. But as you move along, you'll see that. It doesn't come up all the time, but you'll see when it happens. Or I'm just getting the psychic feeling from it. I'm not sure. I'm missing out on what you guys were talking about, sorry. I was trying to look, but I've got to go back in time. Back to 85. Let me just catch up. Yeah. Yeah, Julie, Capital Cook. That'd be Captain Cook, but Capital Captain Cook. Yeah, you got 50 of them. Never checked them. Well, check them, because you might have all the different dye varieties on the front there. The obverse, yeah? Front, obverse. Obverse is front, reverse is reverse side. I know what I'm missing. I got a stupid thing back up and running again. Poor computer's been getting overloaded. It's I haven't got any soothing background music going. That might have been what made it crash. Anyway, here we go. It's probably going to crash again on me. No, it's come up. Let me just do it, because I hate being real quiet in here. You can hear everything. Well, it's like, yeah, it's too quiet. Oh look, nice 77. Sharp on the edges. Oh, nice, sharp. Yeah, 25 mil. 25 mil. Okay, go on. I don't keep everything. Excuse me, they got to be like pretty good. 22. Looking for the bubble over here, same spot as the crop circle. It's always right about there. You can get cuds on the hair, bubble under the chin. I don't think there was anything else going on this. No, that was all. But still look around for any of the crop circles. That's probably too loud now, isn't it? I don't know. It sounds like it's really... But half of that music, the pounding, is that party's kicked up. Yeah, it has. It's rocking. So yeah, if you hear any pounding, it's a party. 2012. No crop circle there. Nothing else going on. Come on. Oh, it's a nice tan as well. A little bit of scuff, but there's nice underline. No rotate for me, they're all in Queensland, everything's up there. And like I said, snapper's the proof. All the coins you got last night.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Right then. Yeah, that's why you retract them sometimes, eh, Julie? You just type them and don't read them. I do that too, don't worry. You see some of my posts, if it shows up like edited, you'll see. Because I realise afterwards, yeah, it doesn't sound right and spelled it wrong. Haven't used the spell checker, disregarded it, just hit bang, send, or enter. Come on at 2000. With a mule, not just the 2000, I've had enough of them. There's something going on with that bit of rot there. Oh, yeah, well, there is, but it's not that, it's been hit. I tried to pick the dirt out, but no, it's been smacked. Anyway, like I said, anything catches your eye, anything that's strange is good. Strange means you better check it. Strange means that your brain, yeah, whatever's telling you that doesn't look right, it's not right. And it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you work out what it is. But if you don't check stuff, you're not gonna find. You don't check those little things there. I'm gonna have another one of these. I got these. What have I got? Pascal fruit gels. They're not bad. The pink star, here you go, buddy. Oh yeah, all the little things, yeah. Add up to a lot. That's exactly right. I got tons of little things there, but together, yeah. Absolutely. That's why it's hard to cull when you start culling stuff, because you've got too much and you've got to get rid of them, take them back to the bank. You can see dollars going out the door, and it does. But that's if you can sell them, and that's if you know how to sell them and got the patience and the time to sell them. but you definitely feel that that's happening. And for the crop circle, Beak crop circle. '26, 2012. A bit off centre there. The tail did die, you can see. Hit here, hardly here. Nearly all of them, can't stress. Look, that's a duck. Looks like a wood duck. It's wood, it's a wood duck. But yeah, it hits in there first. Doesn't make it because of the angle. Let me check. 22, looking for the bubble. No, it's a scratch. No bubble. Just zoom up a little bit. Oh, another wide date. Oh, unreal. That's 3 in the 3 days. No? Amazing. So yeah, another wide date. So a millimetre between that one, 9.9, and a millimetre between 9.4. And that's the wide date. Standard date, half a mil. 7 mil across, standard 6 mil across from the furthest corner, the corner. But don't worry about the width anyway. You can just tell straight away when you find one of these. They just stand out. You just look at the 9.4, you'll see that space. But the 9.9, I'll have it anyway. Hopefully I'll come across one and I can show you another one. But that's 3 in 3 days. And then, you know, before that, it's like none in 4 months. And anyway, it's a lottery. Like I said, you can never run. But all of them have come from my little bank. So there you go. Something's going on down there. The millennium, the wide date, the ACT. You know, a few there that I want. And the 2001 rotate. And one of the best ones I had with the trail lines with other stuff going on. I mean, it really picks up. Snapper, you here? Yeah, buddy. I actually vacuumed. I don't know if I got any, but yeah, I vacuumed the place up. Yeah. So I was sort of thinking it might have been a family affair. He's all sat down and got together and made it. But yeah, brilliant. There it is. Yeah. With the sapphire out of there. So I've done my homework on that, and that's its secondary colour. But over in the other light, because it's the light that I'm using here makes it purple. I thought it was an amethyst today, but it's not. That was a secondary colour. But over in the other light, it's that ice blue, and it just changes. But it's just that ice blue down in there, that's what it is over in the light over there. That white ice blue, like those polar ices you have. It's beautiful, mate. Absolutely stunning. And 8 carats, 8.1. I measured it and I weighed it on my little scales there. It's not a true sapphire. What is it? Sapphire TLP, what's that? I can't spell. I'm just reading. Oh, look, you've got me. If you can't spell it, how the hell am I supposed to know what you're talking about? Hey? But yeah, if you can't spell it, I don't know. You know, it's got the blue. It's got the secondary colour purple. It weighs up at 8.1 carat. The measurements of it is the measurements for a sapphire at 8.1 carats at 10 by 12 by 7.6. So I don't know, what is it? Oh, you cut it too, did you? Man, you're pretty good. Seriously. I said to my wife, I wonder if you cut it. I said, I don't even know how you hold them and cut them. And it's too wide, is it? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to pick on that. But it weighs up at 8.1 carats. And I said the measurement's right, but if it's not, but it's got all the characteristics, the colours, it's got everything. I'd be sucked in if you told me it's not a true sapphire. I don't know what that means. Yeah, because to me, everything I've looked up, I gather it's a sapphire, but there's something else with it. It's got too much of something in there, something like that. So when you say it's not a true sapphire, you mean it's a sapphire, but it's not 100%. It hasn't got everything to it. But it would have to still be a sapphire because all the color, it does everything that a sapphire does. It weighs, and the atomic weight of it is correct too. So it's got to be. Oh, it's heat treated. Oh, right. I don't even know what the hell that means. Oh, it's a spaceship. Maybe Dave M might want that for his next video. I don't know. Heat treated, I don't know what that means. Oh, heat treated to get out flaws. But it's still, is it still a sapphire or not a sapphire? If it's not a sapphire, I want to know what gem is it if it's not a sapphire. Tanzanite. Well, I think that's worth more than a sapphire, isn't it? No, no, yeah, if it's lab grown, no, it wouldn't be lab grown because he's got his own thing out there and he's cutting it. Unless he's using them for practice. Unless you are buying lab ones and practicing. Oh, right, so it's a cubic zirconia. Oh, okay, so there you go. So there's the scam in it, you know. You know that lots of things can be called scams, can't it? You know, but if that's Rubik, was it cubic zirconia, and they've just blasted it with heat. And yeah, you don't practice on real sapphires. Yeah, I gave it that, but I thought you might have been professional. I thought, oh, that's pretty damn good. But if, that's, people could get scammed out of that, couldn't they? If that's just a cubic zirconia and it's been heated to the point of creating the colours in there. It's like heating this coin up here and turning it purple blue because you blasted it with 3,000 degrees of friggin' oxyacetylene or something, it makes it go blue. They're doing the same with this, but it's still spectacular, mate. It's still eight. It's still 8 carat, but it still looks fantastic. But it's really nice over there. It goes a really ice blue and the purple and the blue. But anyway, they did a good job. It had me because it weighs up the same. It measures the same. I think you got it just over 12 mil this way. Is it that way? And 10 mil. And the depth 7. So you were pretty much on what I measured anyway. Yeah, anyway, thanks, mate. It's got heaps of weight in it. It's really cool. Really nice. Might be able, no, I can't put it in the bag. Anyway, that's excellent. I'll take it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it was. I haven't even looked any of that. I didn't care. I was just wanting to find out all about it, and that you were cool with sending it, you know. It was a sapphire. I couldn't believe it. Oh, you've grown a green sapphire, have you? Oh, no. Well, why did I say green? I have a green sapphire that you've done. Oh, the green ones look beautiful, man. Yeah. I like the yellows. They're really nice, eh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the clear ones. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said to my wife. I said the clear ones look like diamonds, eh? And then you got the yellow ones that look like amber. And then there's the ice blue, the deep blue, there's the green, light green, sea blue, sky blue. Oh man, there's a few, but I do like the yellow, I've got to say. It looks pretty spectacular. They look really nice. Oh, that's the 97 that was on the bottom. I meant 4.3. A little bit dirty there. Got a couple of them. Put it there though. Oh yeah, look. Oh, I can't resist. This one was calling to me. It was calling my name, I'm sure. So I got the 2016 changeover dollar there, where to go. So I'm on a roll to get my triple jump. Well, I've completed the triple. Now it's the landing, which is the mule. So the 2001, rotate, 2014, because only one mil. Then I said the 2016 will be next, and I can't believe I found them all in the right order. And I said the landing will be a mule. And if that pulls off, that'll be a quadrella. That'll be like psychic. That'll be real psychic stuff. Even, you know, if that happened, because it's already getting there with me picking that 3. I couldn't, and in the order. So yeah. But yeah, so anyway, I've had a few 2000s through my hand. Let's just hope that there's one lurking from them, your little lucky little bank. I won't say no to a couple more rotates either on the 2001. I think my phone's overheating. I can see it's starting to go slow. If it starts going, I'm going to be going. And those couple of coins I've got there, a couple of rolls, I can do that for breakfast Sunday morning, tomorrow morning. But it's hard not to look through them, you know. It's saying that. But I know it came from down that bank, and now I've got a 2016 change over there. It's hard not to look at them all right now. The bug is bitten. It always bites when you've got coins sitting around. It's just reading the comments here. That one just looks straight at that corner. If the right angles are the same width, then you've got the small design. If they're not, that one's smaller than that gap there. It's the large. The small design's exactly the same width as that gap as it is down here. So just look there. If it matches, you've got the small. Look over here. The large, no prong, just about. The small, it's got a prong. And that's it. 10 million of them. 3 large to every small, roughly. And they're a variety of each other. Mint, what I've read, the mint doesn't know which one was first, so there's no standard for that year. That means if they can't tell you which one was done first, then you don't know which one's the standard. Or if they haven't used a standard die that you would know would be a standard for any year, they didn't do it because it was a commemorative. Oh, and here's another one I haven't found, eh? The 2019 JC. Actually, that was what I put in. I thought I had 4 because it was a 2001 I found. And I actually said this one, 2014, 2016. So I found it out of order, but that completes it. So the next one should be the mule on my, I don't know, my psychic feelings. But I haven't seen one of these for a while either, you know. The 2019. The 2 mil, 2.1. Oh no, I did get one last week, a week before. You do see them, but you know, they're not overly. At 2 mil. The 2014's 1 mil, and then the 2016 560,000. Yeah, but yeah, and so anyway, thanks for all that, Snapper. The coins, the Outback coin, I can put that in. I still need to get the L for that 2019 folder I've got to be complete. And the crop circle that's gone in, and I found yesterday the 2020 with the small rabbit ears on it, eh? How's that? You sent me one. So that's gone in the book. And I had a look. I did have one uncirculated or almost uncirculated, I found a couple of months ago. It was in my little batch of bags of error coins that I've just put in bags with what it is on them and stuck them away in the screw box holder, you know, the one with about 20 holders in it, in bags. They're just all in there. That's where they go. They go in there. No 2v2s, they don't go into capsules. They're in there till I photo them. Which you ain't going to be getting done, I dare say. I've got so many, I've got hundreds there. Oh, it's stuck. That had a bit of force to it. Are they both the same? No. That was weird. That was stuck like a magnet. There was no sticky on it. Well, they vacuumed, obviously, together. Oh, look how close up would that have been if it had been a mule. Right in your faces. Especially if you're on TV and you've got this on a massive 70-inch screen. Yeah, you haven't got the mule snapper. Well, if I find it, I'll let you have first snap at it, mate. Alright, bang, last dollars, last roll, last roll. That millennium was in the last roll, if I remember, wasn't it? And I did the 50 cents, so maybe the last roll here could be the mule. Come on, mule me out of here. Make it uncirculated or see 2/20/14. So you know, doesn't happen most of the time, but that's that married bit that I. Anyway, you'll see. You just had that feeling with some coins. Oh, you for you. I haven't seen one of them for a while. In fact, I haven't seen one of them for a while. I found everything bar those O's and L's. Eh? Can you believe it that I need? And Snapper sent me the O for Outback, and I need the Lyrebird. Anyway, very nice. Great Australiacoinnoodlingvideos number 1, 523,000 on each of them. I had them worked out at 491 when they first came out, so I wasn't far off, 30,000 out, so not bad going for what I was working out. So yeah, that's nice. The ute. Everybody likes the utes. 38 crown, yeah, I'd like them too, Snap. I do. I like them. They're nice. Nice, and of course they're the expensive ones. NN's back. Reef mule time it is, mate. 50 cents is definitely Snapper's passion. No worries about that, Christine. Yeah, the amount of coins you, I know, you might have seen it because he hasn't. He can't post on my stuff on Facebook. Nobody can, you know, just me. So you need a group for him to post what he got last night. But he sent me pictures in Messenger, and yeah, the language coins. Yeah, he found a heap of them last night, and the Marbos, and the Rotate 2010, and 2020s, and ships, and a wide date 1994, and then he had a whole heap of coins not yet checked, and on top of that was the 2020 Marlborough coat of arms. I forgot what was next. This is all off me mind from the photos. Can't remember what was next to that. Anyway, you did really well, but you didn't answer my question, mate. Did you noodle an absolute ton to get all them? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2019 with the haircuts and all those error ones that you sent the photos to. And anyway, that was just, you know, I had to have a good think over them, and that's what made sense, and I come up with the, you know, pretty good finds, buddy, because I've got two of them on eBay. The Anzac dollar and the 88 $2 with those errors. Mine are retained on there, but yours not. You know, cold shut errors not retained. I reckon they are. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I reckon. And even the cheek one on that one, the triangle that looks like a Christmas tree or alien spacecraft. Even that one, it struck through or cold shut, and not retained. You know, it cold shut just means it's a bigger piece of metal that flattened out and actually got minted with it. And afterwards, it's not connected to the metal, so it just falls off. But in my case of the two I got, it's retained because it came from the rim, and the rim is actually squashed it to a point that it's held on there. So mine are retained, and yours, I'm saying, they're not retained. It got metal minted with it in there. It flattened it like that. As soon as it went up and it moved, or during the process, it just fell off, just flaked off. And when that happens, anything that's over any design or on the letters, they'll be there underneath, because that piece on top just goes to, you know, a fly's wing in thickness. And so the shear force still presses all that design in the field underneath here. It's just got a bit of flake, well, now flake once it's flattened from the strike, between it. And it prints it underneath. But when it falls off, of course, it's not sharp or nothing. It's sunk down, the letters are in there, and the edges of the letters might be feathering down or not. It's rounded, not quite right, but it's all in there. And that's struck through with a foreign piece of metal, not nothing else but metal, and it's cold shut. That means cold means it's a separate piece. It shouldn't be there. It's got nothing to do with the coin that's been struck. So it's you know, coldly got in there, whatever, and struck. So cold shut, they got shut in the middle, got jammed in there. And some retain and some don't. The retained ones are worth more, of course. But yeah, sometimes like one of those ones you had right through, all the letters and all that, sometimes that could be a planchet floor to start with. But with it all sunk in there with it, nah, it wouldn't really go in there, it'd be all missing, like that one I had. Where it was just at the bottom of it showing. I reckon that was just the shock put it there. That was a actual planchet floor before it got struck. I'll see you later, Scott. You got two $22. Ah. $22 Mobberoos, not yet. Had a 5, and then has 3. I got 6. Snapper put back 10 rolls of 2022 Mobberoos and kept 4. 100,000 at the moment. Yeah, well, don't forget we were all yahooing about the 2020s last year. And everybody was keeping them. I swapped coins. I swapped $2 flag coins. Then I spud for 2 rolls of them. And well, look what happened. They went from 100,000 to 6.4 million. So yeah, it's a lottery. Everything's a lottery, including that. What the mint's going to hit us as to looking for the crop circle, as to what the mintage is going to be after they keep it low like that. It'd be alright if they updated it every couple of weeks and did it, not ages in between. Nah, it takes about 2 to 3 years to get real mintages for the coins. So nah, you know, it's the chance you take with any of them coming out. You keep them and then find out later, no, like, you know, everyone kept the 21s and the 22 50 cents. Yeah, well, look what happened. They're all going back in. They turned out at 11.6 and 11.4 million, or 11.7. Over 11 million anyway, they both did. So, yeah. So you take the chance, you keep them if you can afford to. Yeah, keep them and then see what happens if they end up low mint. But it can take anything up to 3 years to get the absolute, you know, this is it. We got the figures right. We've done them again and again, and this is it. And the proof is they just changed all the colour coins from 2017 onwards. Every one of them are at the same mintage now. They're all 2 million. Anyone notice that? Every single one of them has been reassessed, and every one of them is now showing 2 million. The military flag one as well, which was 1 million all the time, no more. Every single colour coin from 2017 up is now all the same mintage, 2 million right through. So they've gone back 5 years. So have a look at that. Yeah, they're all 2 million, that's right, yeah. Anyway, so there's the Northern Territory. So I think I do need, no, I need the ACT for another one, and Norfolk Island, yeah. But anyway, that's really nice condition. No, but 2 to 3 million, 9 coins. I'm doing pretty well lately. I've got a few there. Oh, look, what we got? Another Vic. Vicky Vic. There you go. So that's 3 so far. New South, Northern Territory, Vic. There's 4. What am I talking about? And the Cream de la Cream, an ACT. Read that and weep. You know, they were $6 the day they nearly came out, just about. You know, back in 2001. Because that's what everybody was chasing. These, and then South Australia. And they were going $6 to $8, and South Australia probably the same too, I'm pretty sure. And that was back then. So anyway, that's 4 of them. 4 out of the 9. Not bad. 96. Yeah, just going to get them in good nick. Good luck if you do. Alright. A lot of noise and screaming going on outside, I'll tell you. Really bugs me when you can't see what's going on, eh? Real dory. Well, I suppose everybody is, but you know, we're human, mate. It gets the senses up. And it really, you know, it's like, you know, grinding your claws down the blackboard, mate. It's getting you sweating. Got to go out and see what's going on. Get the telescope out. Get the round the corner binoculars. Get the black outfit on. Put the devil mask on. Go hide outside. Watch what's going on. 2012. Where's my list? No, I'm standing here. 13s, they get real bad. I haven't been even looking at them because I'm not sort of fussed. I've got so many with the cut errors on the back. I really, unless something stands out or to show you guys, I'm really not interested in. They're pretty common fodder. It's just find them on the other years. You know, 2009's down. Got those 3 the other day from Willie's Milk Bar. As I said, everyone don't think that's the norm. 3 crop circles in a hit, because it's not. Oh, what have we got there? Looky. Ah, I got mine. Ah, snapper. Here we go, buddy. Now, what I'm going to show you is what snapper is all about saying to everybody. Now, Julie, if you're here, Julie Buttigieg, no. Well, Julie found on the 2021 there's a crop circle that's just here somewhere when it is here. Oh, is that? Don't tell me it's got there. No. False alarm. So a crop circle on the obverse side here, and then Julie went and found one beneath the beak here, and she called it the Beak crop circle. And then Snapper went and sent me a picture of what he's found, similar position, but see, he's found this, a perfect dot. That is a perfect round dot. Now Julie's is like the 2012, where it looks like the Fruit Loop. So it looks like a Fruit Loop, but this one is a perfect dot. Look at that. There's no Fruit Loop. So the actual Fruit Loop, the crop circle, is dropped out and turned into a button, dot, bubble. So there you go. I found the bubble. There it is. Look at that. It's a perfect bubble. Now Julie's is a perfect Fruit Loop. Yeah, it's got the dot. It's got the hole in the center. So hers has got a thick edged crop circle. But that is a perfect round dot. How's that? Excellent, Snaps. Pick that up for me to look there. So there you go. That's right underneath there. Just under there. Tiny dot. But it's perfect round, eh? And it's where that Fruit Loop one is. Well done. Cool. That's a good score. You only just showed me that. When? Today? Yesterday. Yesterday or yesterday. He just showed me it. And I said to him that now I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one. Same place as Julie's, but well, his is the button, dot, complete. And the other one that Julie found is a crop circle. So there you go. Well done. So that's my my 2021 dot. dot underneath the beak. That's what it's going to be known as in your Renix books and all that when it finally gets in there, for that error being there. And it will go in there, and you know why? Because every decimal coin that you'll see in there that has anything to do with something that's a cud that's gone like that, they call a dot. That's where it's from. They're doing that since pre-decimal times. And they'll say larger dot, bigger dot, small dot's got a dot above here, there's a dot between the A, there's a dot in here, there's a dot, Z, dot, everything's dot, 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 dot. And that is right through Renix and all the books. Wherever there's a dot, they put it in. There's a specific marking thing. It's like, you've got to look for this, it's got a dot there. So that one has to be going in there, because that is a true, no truer dot than that, I'll tell you now. Even on those decimals, pre-decimal, and I know I did all them. So that's a real beauty. Yeah, dot errors tend to make it into your books, because they've been going in there since pre-decimal times. I don't got no books. I haven't bought it, so I don't know what your latest stuff is, what they write in it. I don't know. I don't need to. If I don't find it, I don't find it. If I find it, I found it myself or from somebody passing it on and showing me with pictures and proof and everything else. So there's no wild goose chases, because there's enough to look at as it is. I'm not on Facebook, mate. I've got to sign in and go through my phone, and 50,000 verifications I put in place so I don't get hacked in there. So I can't go on there at the moment. It might not, I'll see, it might be tonight, I might be on there tomorrow. You've probably seen a ton more photos, haven't you? Yeah, so that's really good. Thanks, Snap. Sent stuff to me and Julie, because I would have looked in that spot because of Julie picking it up. Julie Bodegig picked it up and told me about that. I would have been looking there anyway, and put it this way, if Snapper hadn't have picked it up, I would have been shouting about finding it. So you beat me to it. Yeah, so anyway, that's good. Good finding new stuff. Jot it down, make notes. Make sure you got pen and papers when you're with me. Make notes. Julie makes notes all the time. Oh, you've got two of them now, Snapper. So Snapper's got two of those dots on the 2021. Yeah, but there you go. So look, 5,000 miles difference in Ks. Probably that, I don't know, but we'll say that. That's cans anyway. Yeah, 5,000 K, 4,000 K difference, and we both got the same coin. Hey, work that out. That's, you know, put that into. Think about that. Think about that, because they've come from the same die for that same problem. And I've got one 4,000 K away from him. No 21, nothing under the beak there. Yeah, anyway, stranger than fiction, you know, that sort of stuff that happens. But I'll probably take a guess that some Queenslander probably brought it down in their change with them, because everything's up in Queensland. And I'm not joking. You know, I'm serious. You guys and anyone living up there knows I'm serious. Everything's up in Queensland. Get them first. They got the most. And I've said that forever. And all the Queenslanders that show me their coins and stuff, it's just proof in the pudding of what I say about the distribution of the coins from the mint going there first. And like I said, Snappers last night was just absolute serious proof of them having everything up there. I mean, literally everything up there. If you want to find the coins you want, years ago, take a month's holiday, go up to Queensland, and travel along from I don't know, go from the Gold Coast to Port Douglas, and just drop in at every bank, post office, and whatever. And see if you get back and your whole trip's paid for with the coins that you found. I reckon you probably wouldn't be far off, you know that. I'm not joking either. You'd only have to find 10, 15, 20 really top stuff through that month if you was mixing around going everywhere. And yeah, you could pay your petrol and all that stuff, no problems. Easy. So, I know, I've got another roll. I thought I'd finished. Oh, look, this one's been ripped. Yeah, I thought I was finished. There's hide in there. Oh, come on. Maybe I'm getting a vibe feeling because I dropped everything. Everything went out of kilter there. So here comes another millennium, or 77. Oh, well, I'll rotate there to start with. So I don't have to jump too far. Look at the cut on that. Jeez. These 2010s are shockers. And not only that, the 2010s are the worst ones, I said to you, didn't I? And I didn't realise that they're the rotate as well. So there you go. So just to make it, you know, one of the worst coins next to the 2005, these 2010, with all the cuts, and the fact that it rotates as well. So you've got a nice big one there, die chip. Oh, there, no there on the 5 to the shield. That bridge is broken. Yeah, nothing there, nothing there. No. So we got the Roo Reed right there, Roo Reed, and the 5 shield. 2010. Yep, pretty common. Pretty common. Shocking dies on there. Oh, here's another 2010. No, that's rare. There's nothing wrong with it. Ugh. Nice 82. I haven't been reading anything. Sorry if I haven't. I'm not ignoring it, but I can't do everything. Let me just read what's going on there. I said by the Scott. There's a ring down there. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't. Can't check your picture out because I'm not on. Yeah. I'm just reading this barrier. Make sure you check your marbos for the flag error with the little cud that's in there. Alright, there you go, yeah. 71, nice. Bye-bye. 2001. Oh, New South Wales, did I already have one? So what have I got? New South Wales, Northern Territory, Victoria. Oh, yeah, there's another New South Wales there. Right, so we're on 6 of them now. No, 5 of them, 4 different still. That's pretty good, 5 federations in one hit. That's not to be sneezed at, I'll tell you now. You don't see that every day. Well, you don't see me getting them every day. But the little banks come through. been hit. Yeah, can't be wider than that. 13 there, shotguns too. Not in this case. Another 12. Fruit Loop. $20.21. No crop circles. Cut there. Little one, and so just check. Yeah. There's a bit of marking going on there. You can see it's hollow. So the dye's chipped, stuck, gone, left a hollow there. More or less a struck through. Right where there would have been a cud. The cud's on the hair, see the little tiny cud on the hair, that little point. And off to the side of it is I can't show it. It's a hollow. That sort of crack that you can see next to it, it's actually a hollow. So you got the little chip there, but oh, there you go. See that? That's the dye starting to come out. The chip, I reckon, is starting to come out, and it's hitting it, and it's keeping it in there. And after that, it'll eventually drop out and get out of there, and it'll start producing a big cud on there. So I reckon that's the chip in the dye, and it's not broken. It's trying to get out, and it's pushing down into it, and then finally getting out. Then it'll turn into a cud. So that's the precursor to the cud coming on the hair there. So if you're doing progression errors, that's the one you want. That one before. Anyway, yeah, so there's a little tiny cut and a bit of difference there. They're sort of different, that sort of thing happening on there. You don't see that too often. Oh, that's it. That's all the coins. Oh, my little bucket's full. My little toe's just been hit. My computer was God knows how many minutes out. No wonder I was out watching everything. I didn't get it to catch back up after I went back on. Anyway, we got 5 of them. That was pretty good. With the cream of the crop by far. Even with that, beggars can't be choosers, I'll tell you. When it comes to that one, underline it's pretty good. It's in better nick than all of them. It just got stained. Looks like it's sitting in something. Yeah, it's just sitting in something. Unfortunate, but it can't be choosed. That gives me a full set, so that ain't going anywhere except in the set. Nice 77. Yeah, big deal. 70. Oh yeah, 3 tilted to the right 7s. I think there was 3 there. Yeah, pretty sure there's 3 of them all tilted to the right. Yeah, that one is, yeah, so 3 tilted to the right 7 Captain Cooks. Someone else can have that one. I'll just take them. That's really grotty. You can be choosy with these, especially if you got the same one. Like I reckon the angle's the same on them, so I'll put 2 of them back in there. I'm just going to keep that one. That's all. So anyway, they're plentiful. No worries about that. So I'll chuck the Cooks there. What's that one? 2010. Yeah, it's got the cuds ruin there. what's this one? 2012. I think it's got Cuds, Roo, and there. Anyway, they're Cuds. I showed them. 2021, yeah. That's got the bubble, the dot under the beak. Beautiful. There he is, perfect. Right under that beak. No, 21. Oh, that was the one with the edge there. And it's got a little cut on there. I probably wouldn't keep it because I'm not going to keep it. It's too minor. White date 1994. Beautiful. That one. Get them over there. Then we got that one, which is the cut down the bottom there. And there was something else on that one, wasn't there? Was it on the hair? Yeah, and up there. A little bit of something on top of that nose there. Oh, the mouth on the lip, got some cut on the lip there as well. Lip cut. Hair and robe. So lip, hair and robe, that one. And there is, what's this one? Ah, the 97. Yeah, that's going in. Got plenty of them. I've just shown if you had them, yeah. That's there. And then the $1, 2016 Anzac. U for Ute, beautiful. 2019 Mobberoos. Gash 3, 2, 1, 2. Dinosaur. Large design 2003 variety. And the winner of the day, the changeover $1, 560,000. That's the cream of the crop there, out of all of them. Yeah. Next after that'll be those two. Oh, and the dot 21. Yeah, the 21 dot and those two, 94, and the ACT be next after that, for sure. But that's the winning coin. That one. I'd take them all day, every day. Just one of them out of each noodle. Yeah, if you do 3 noodles a day and you got 3 of them, you're not doing too bad. Okay, so I'm buggered. Just buy those, just get those plastic bags, you know, the bags that come in your shoes and in your whatever else, and they've got the little absorber in them. Well, that's what they're for. They absorb moisture. So just, yeah, that's what they're for. Oh, I thought you were talking about coins, eh? Put them in your coin, get coins somewhere to absorb the moisture. I never worry about it. I've had no problems with any of my coins. It's been in the plastic bags and been in the plastic fishing tackle box and all that for 20 years. And I ain't got no problems at all with them. None. I think everybody overrates it. You really, with some keeping of the coins, that I've just got them in, seriously, just in plastic bags. 20 years and they're still in there now, uncirculated, and well, they ain't spotted, they ain't done nothing. They've been through hot, cold, whatever. Out here in the back room, freeze cold, hot in the day. I haven't had any problems at all with any coins. We've just sticking them in bags for the last 25 years, just putting black text on what they are. And just put them in. I haven't had no problems. I haven't had no problems. So Then, yeah, you might be surprised. But then it depends on what coins you got, of course. But the ones from circulation and uncirculated, I've never had any problems with any of them on that. If you want to say treated roughly, kept roughly, I've kept them as rough as you can get them. I haven't had no problems with any of them at all. Okay, so jobby's going. So I say Christine's going to be getting a stamping up out tomorrow and do some cards. Yeah, take your mind off it and relax, eh? And I hope you feel good for the weekend. Anyway, and I don't know what to say. With me, I don't know, just trying to get out of it in the head in the end. And you know what I did? I accepted it in the end. Yeah, that's actually that's probably the best advice I can say that with me is when you just accept it. We did. It took a few weeks, but we had to accept it because what the hell can you do? Well, you can't. There's nothing you can do. You have to accept it, and if you accept it, then you can get on with your life and get on with doing stuff. You know, you're still gonna be aggro. You're still gonna hate, but you know, I just found if by accepting it in the end that because there's if you don't accept it and there isn't anything that can be done and nothing's going to happen, then you're going to just keep being in that. But if you accept the fact no one can do anything, it's gone, and that's it, I think that helped me. Just come to terms with it, that it's gone. Yeah, the bastards. Yeah, you can't take them back time, that's it. I'm working on it. I'm building this little machine. I'm going to test it and see if it'll... Yeah. Time Machine, one of my favourite movies. The original one, not the Guy Pearce remade one. But the original Time Machine, I got that. I love watching that all the time. Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent film. All right, so everyone have a good Friday, Saturday night. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's still time to do stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I'm happy anyway going down there getting that. And well, in actual fact, I'm more than happy because it's not just that. That's pretty good. But I've got to say, I'm pretty happy about getting that one because I've been trying to get that for ages. For that set, they're really hard to come by, that one. I think they are 2 mil lowest mint, and the South Australia. But yeah, very happy with that. Really happy with this one. Surprised that that one turned up. It's a nice neck too. And surprised at the 2019 too. You'd be surprised how often they don't turn up. 2 million. That's not too bad neck. Yeah. So the 16. Oh, that's the 16. Yeah. But I'm happy with all them. And then the dot on the 21. That's top notch. That's really good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm happy with all them. No problems at all. So they'll go into the pile. But yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that builds up the set pretty good. Yes. All right. So anyway, bye bye everyone. I'll go. And yeah, have a good night and hope everyone wins Tatslow or something if you put Tatslow on, and hope your dreams come true, you know. Vote for me and all your dreams will come true. Who knows what film that's from? Quick. What film is that from? Who said that in the film would be president? He's going to be president of saying, if you vote for me, all your dreams will come true. Yeah, I didn't think anybody would pick up that one. It's a bit different film. to pick it up. Anyway, Napoleon Dynamite, if no one's watched that, you should. It's really good. I like that too. And I learnt me chocolate, so I better go. Got a mouthful. Alright, so I'll talk to everyone maybe tomorrow or Monday. So have a good weekend, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. And go on my Facebook too and join, become friends. Oh, what? Did ya? Reef lost 100 grand. Main things, I'm still here. Yeah. That is, mate. Yeah, I sort of figured something must have happened from what you were doing to where you were going to what you're doing. I thought there was a bit of a jump, something happened there. And now you're slaving yourself every night, mate, with the painting by the looks of it. Yeah, well, let's hope all the scammers die. There you go. Or get Lou Gehrig disease. Or bird flu or something, you know? Stuff them, bastards. Anyway, not good. Not good at all. But I feel for everyone that feels like I did after that happened. It's not good. Yeah, I know, you're working all the time, mate. I still can't believe you're doing your spray paint tonight. But then maybe you haven't got those cars blocking you in either. Yeah, slow, painful death. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get Bart with the stick and jab, 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 jab. Jab, jab. One more jab and it's a federal offence. But yes, well, anyway, yeah, we'll get off that. So it was nice being here. Nice waffling, talking, pushing, touching coins, mucking around. I feel like I'm that Mrs. Brown. She's always touching stuff. Not you, Christine, Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown's boys. That's a top show. I love that. And I love Houseos. Yeah, I love Houseos. Houseos is just, that is just West Sunshine, mate. Was. That was... Yeah, I love watching that. That takes you back to the 70s, 80s. Just, you know, it mightn't be, but that's the setting. You know, you get what it was like. It was dead set. But I love it. He's a genius anyway, Paulie. Yeah, so making voodoo dolls. Yeah, I've probably got one somewhere around here that I've probably started making. I'm not joking. I think I've got one somewhere. I'll have to have a look and see where it is. A cottony one with wood. Sure, it's around somewhere. I remember. I think I made it with the kids one time when they were younger. And I've never thrown any of the kids' stuff away. I've got stuff from... I've never chucked their stuff away. Got boxes, everything. They never wanted it, but I kept it all. Anyway. Yeah, it's yeah, no cars. That's exactly right. Yeah, nice and quiet too. Be alright, bit of music going. Yeah, yeah. Get into the zone, mate. Too. Then we've got the force of the cars and the noise and everything all around you outside there. Yeah. You know what I was going to ask you, Reef, is do you know a Dennis Babacan by any chance? Just to ask. Just wondering. You know Dennis, if you know him. But yes, but anyway, I'm gonna shoot off and say bye bye, and I'm just saying, Julie. Right, just a one-man show. Oh, so it's all yours. Oh, right, so yeah, it's a real bummer, eh? Yeah, pressure's on, mate. Yeah. Dennis Babacan. Dennis Babacan. The Babacan. I was just wondering if you might have known him. Because he had a spray paint and panel shop there on Ballarat Road, down there in well, near the hospital, near Footscray Hospital he was, on Ballarat Road. Now, I just thought maybe small world, and just maybe you're doing spray painting in there, and maybe around that vicinity somewhere, and that you might actually know him. Yes, we're all thinking of Christine, and don't forget to put the thinking in for the scammers, and you got to picture them, you know, with that little bit of noosey bit around them. You know, I don't talk like that, but you know, with the noose and rope around their necks, got to visualise that too. All right, Barclay Street, yeah. Oh, that's him. DP Panels, is it? No, it would be DB if it was him, because it's Babacan. DB. Well, that's you, DB. Anyway, but yes, it was something like. Yeah, it could be TDP. Yeah. Oh, you do know him? No shit. Hey? He was my first friend, mate. When I come to Australia. Yeah, because he used to live around the corner from me in Durham Road. So I know I was 8. He might have been the same age too, or 9. Yeah, but yeah, the old Dennis used to go, yeah, the slug gun and all that was pop, pop, pop. And his brother Errol, or Earl. Yeah, small world, mate. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, we lived basically 3 houses away. He was oh, what's the name of the street there? Bent Street. I think it was Bent Street. Near he was right near Sunshine Tech, anyway, where I was, Durham Road. And he was just I can't remember the street name. I'm useless with street names anyway, I can tell you that much. Don't ask me a street name when we're driving. I know how to get to places, but and even though I lived there for so long, I can't remember. I think it was called Bent Street or Bill Street. Anyway, it was just around the corner, yeah. And Dad used to keep up contact with him all the time, and I didn't see him for a long time. And anyway, he had a panel beating place I saw there. I thought it was on Ballarat Road, but it could be down Barclay Street too, you know. Anyway, and I know that's what he was doing, and I think I did bump into him one time and said hello. But yeah, basically haven't seen him for really for probably say 50 years. Years. But yeah, Dad used to keep up with him. He used to say hello back, and all that. But I'm trying to think if I did bump into him one time or not. I just saw his panel beating place, and I thought of dropping in there, and I didn't. So yes, but anyway, yeah, he started me smoking. It's his fault. Because his grandmother went over to Turkey, because Dennis is Turkish. She went over to Turkey, and his grandmother bought a pack of Cool, and that was the Cool cigarettes. They were white, green with big Cool, KOOL. And she bought them thinking that they were peppermints. So Dennis knocked them off out of the house, probably I think the day she came home from Turkey, his grandmother. And we went into the doctor's place, and we smoked them there, and we got violently ill. And yeah. Yeah, he's short, yeah. Not shortish, yeah, but he was Turkish, Dennis. Might not know and look at him, but his dad was and his mum. I don't know. But anyway, he started me off smoking. I remember that because his grandma bought cool cigarettes. They were cool. They were the peppermint lollies, and we smoked them all at 8. Sick as dogs. And I've been smoking since. So there you go. Lord, you have it, but bad luck. Okay, I'm definitely going. Ta-da, bye-bye. You might know him then, you might not. But anyway, he has the panel beat in place. And I thought it was on Ballarat Road, right near Eleanor Street, where the Footscray Hospital is, somewhere there on the right there. Going towards Sunshine on the right side, left going to the city. Oh, he's gone now, yeah. I haven't been down to have a look, but I just remember that's where he was, you know. So anyway, I'm going, you know, Peter J, if he was here, he's saying 40-minute goodbye. And obviously all you guys are still here, so no one's got anything else to do, so I don't have to really apologise because you would have taken off already anyway. So I'm definitely going this time. Alright, so have a good night, and I'm going, and I'll catch everyone tomorrow if I come up with something to do, or Monday I'll get some more coins, and I'll work out something about playing one of my games during the week or something. I'll be prepared. It's jungle time when I get, you got to get the vibe. You got to be behind the scenes here anyway with me. You got to get the vibe, feel like, you know, you got to feel like it too, because I got to do a lot of work, you know, as you know, 2 hours of throwing dice for everybody. Yeah, so thanks Snapper, thanks everybody, thanks for telling me what it is. But I'm still going to tell everyone it's a heat. Oh no, it's not a heat thing, sapphire, it's heated zirconia for that. Alright, well, anyway, it's beautiful, no problems at all. I know what I could do with that. I've already made a couple of little gun nut with coin with amethyst, and maybe I can do something with that. But anyway, you did look the cut you did, mate. As far as I'm concerned, you're a genius. I said to my wife, if he's cut that, I said he's got some talent, eh? We were browsing over that, mate. Don't worry, we were really checking it out. Giving you a lot of praise if you cut it, and you're telling me you did. So better than me, going it in. Yeah, well, I wouldn't know. A couple of points, don't, mate. I don't even know you hold these bloody things, mate. That's why I put it in the bag, because it kept falling at my hand. You must have something that locks on or something. I couldn't hold that. I had enough time, you know, sharpening the bloody drill on the grinder, getting, 30 degrees or whatever it was, 18, 30, 22, 27. Yeah. So be good at sharpening drills anyway. Got that angle right, mate. But I couldn't complain about that, serious. You've done I should put it up here. You've done a splendid job. In fact, you should take it out of there now. But you've done a top job if you've got that, buddy. Show everybody your cut talents. Hey, look at that. That's art, buddy. I couldn't give a shit if any of those points didn't meet none. I wouldn't know. I'll just give you the credit for what you've done and how you've done it. Look how beautiful that is looking in there. I like looking in this thing. But yeah, don't doubt yourself. I don't think, you've done a splendid job, mate. I don't know how you do it. It's just amazing. You're talented, buddy. You can't do that just it doesn't matter. You can't do that just doing it. You've got to have some talents to do that. That's really tiny and it's brilliant. I like the cut on it. You can see really good. Anyway, brilliant. Oh, thanks very much for all that. Yeah, yeah, you would. You're gonna. They want somebody that's like, yeah, you said 99. You got to be 99% a cutter. You know, if you're gonna be a cutter. I understand. Yeah, because it's not just these; it's diamonds and the lost monies and stuff. So yeah. There must be a lot of pressure on a cutter that is confident in himself to do that job with the expensive stuff. But I tell you what, I'd still be shitting myself every time I even touched one to have to do it for somebody that I'm going to stuff up a $20,000 million whatever it is, diamond or something, Yeah, so they'd have a real pressure job, real pressure, I reckon. Yeah. So yeah, hats off to them, I'll tell you. That's a pressure job and an amazing job to do too. Yeah, got to be 90. Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah, I mean they're talking about absolute perfection. Somebody that's so confident they can talk to you like I do and then show you it and it's done, and they haven't even really looked at it. That's how confident they'd need somebody, and how good they'd have to be. Well, I can't believe that. I mean, I'm stoked at what you've done, mate. I'm really happy for you being able to do that. That's great. Really good. Really good fun. Yeah. All right. So I'm definitely going. I'm going to hang up. I'm going. I hate hanging up. We all hate hanging up, but I'm hanging up. I'm going. And that was a good night. Like all that. Bingo. Yeah. Well, there's bingo. Had two numbers to get, and I got them. And that one. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going. I'll catch everybody tomorrow or Monday. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. And yeah, just happy thoughts all around. Happy. What was that? Ren and Stimpy. He remembers Ren and Stimpy. And they had it for the cartoons for the kids on Saturday morning until 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, the parents told the channel that they better have a look and see what they're putting on for the kids on Saturday morning. And if anyone don't know, go and have a look at Ren and Stimpy. And you'll see they put that on in the mornings for the kids to watch. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, watch Ren and Stimpy. Anyway, all right, no night. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll catch everyone shortly. Bye bye. I gotta go because